It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we'll see Mike Gesicki. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Bengals and the Steelers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, man out of the University of Washington. Here's Jake Browning.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Browning. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Browning. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll look to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Browning. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing, Browning. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with. They look for their first points of the game. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A run. Here's Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. To play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A run with Harris. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looked at down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Halftime here, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Jermaine Burton, touchdown Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Steelers up. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Now, this looks like a design run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Second down, Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. Nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. Inside the 40. And he will score. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers get back in it. It is 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So they'll look to throw again. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Back to the air one more time. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. To the tight end, Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That is catch number 60 for the season. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a two-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. Right away, they'll set up, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A pass taken in by Harris. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now a give on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Up the middle they go. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
At this stage of the game, it's all about maximizing your possessions. But in order to get the ball back, your defense needs stops. Great job there on 3rd and short, forcing the 4th down. In all likelihood, they're going to get the ball back here late in the 4th quarter.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
this one in the win column for the Bengals. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.